Yo, Game Bro here, and along with me,
Once again, le David Zux. Where we're going to, wait, I'm pretty sure we did the first boss. Now we're going to move on to the next area because that's the whole point of a game like this is to move on from one boss to another while progressing through the game.
going through Dondoran Flats now. Thankfully, we have a map this time, being an outside area and all. And another spirit right off the bat.
Pretty much, this is the rarest places that I get to because I rarely get past that point from the first boss being as hard as it gets. All of them!
And I think what I'm gonna do for this playthrough, I'm gonna focus on fire more than everything else, just like my last playthrough. But I think I'm gonna focus like water and wind just about equally. I mean,
balance it all out.
I may not ever focus on Earth because if I'm can only focus so little
I
on.
would suggest focusing on Earth. You know why?
Let me finish. If I'm gonna focus on something, I may as well not level it up at all. And
Earth. You know why? Spirit armor. Especially when you go for the last boss, man. It really helps.
I'm damn well aware of that spell, and I refuse to learn it just because it breaks the game to the point. It'd be a lot more satisfying without it, and I've done it before, so yeah, there you go.
Make the final boss sound a whole lot easier. Never disregard one thing for another.
We're going level 2. Should be able to learn level 3 pretty soon. Did I learn anything new? Well, if I haven't used eBay level 1, of course it increases your agility, making it more likely to hit enemies and for you to dodge attacks from.
Oh.
What's a pillar? Level 2. And again.
Why? You're so close!
And that.
You do this! It's like shooting fish in a barrel and still mistake.
Yeah.
It's not right.
As you may have guessed, the enemies here are in a new league. They're much tougher than the ones in Kind of Fortress. And they were pretty tough when I first arrived in there. So yeah. I may as well use a dewdrop. No better time to use it than now, than the present.
Victory! Wrong little rabbit.
The layout here is kind of similar to like the Holy Plains, although this area is a bit smaller. I got frozen, but no matter, because I can escape. Healing, healing, healing. So we gotta head south, but there's also an optional area we can stop at, and that's what I'm going to do. Anything else I've learned and I haven't showed off yet? Let me see. Well, here's a homing arrow. It's not going to do much, so I'm only going to show it this one time. Sure, it can reach long distance enemies, but they don't do crap for damage. It is so not worth it.
Oh, in the Game Boy version it is, but in the N64 version, no.
I have never played the handheld version.
I saw some videos on YouTube, and there are a lot of changes between the N64 version and the handhelds. It looks interesting compared to the N64, but I'm still gonna vote for the N64 because the fact that it's easier graphics, right?
And those mad dolls seem to have a lot of the same animation as the marionettes from the last area.
Phew. The only good thing about the handheld version is that Ryan actually talks in the Game Boy version.
Whereas he is silent in this game, the whole game.
And nothing but the game.
I see what you did there. So, it's tricky to see, but, you can look right down here. Here's a spirit I don't want to miss. Wind. Again, you do learn some really good spells, with the wind element, pretty early on. Well, that was weird.
What?
Howard's healing as the battle occurred. And thankfully didn't count as a turn, that would have sucked. Mad doll.
Nah, not mad enough.
What a pillar. Can't get all three right now. Oh, it'd be awesome to have Wind Cutter right now.
I wonder if there's a spell that you can use that'll upgrade everything. You know, like Power Staff upgrades your attack, and Spirit Armor upgrades your defense. I wonder if there's a spell that'll actually do everything, like upgrade your defense, agility, and attack all at the same time.
I highly doubt it. I have not seen a spell like that.
Or that's just me making up random bullshit just to see how far you can go with this game.
And another new track. Thank God for the healing spell. And there's no map to this area either.
There's something up with this area. It's not like Connor Forest. Where is it? Ah.
It's kind of like Connor Forest, but with not so intimidating music. What to do? Whatever, Power Staff. I'm gonna find myself using that move a lot. Even though these enemies should be igneous, so you can't like actually burn them more than the damage you give to them with your fireballs.
In this game, there is no logic.
I guess I better get ready to use
Power Staff.
yep, honey bread or fresh bread, whatever. Let's use fresh bread since I can't fully make use of the honey just yet.
Guys are too low, and it'd be a huge waste. Although I don't know why they give you high healing items at the beginning of the game. So if they expected you to use them and waste them.
Here we go again. At least I'm increasing my defense a bit with this one battle.
They seriously don't want to give up.
That took far longer than it had to, but whatever. We're done.
Oh, you're late.
So, healing, healing, healing. Okay, mint leaves, gonna try to save up on them. Use the weaker recovery items for now. There should be isn't there a spirit back here? I'm not entirely sure, but there must be something. Dark goblins. I'd rather not have to face them. And there's a spirit was kind of looking for. Anything new? Well, there's hot steam. I will show what that does in a little bit. But only use it if there are a bunch of enemies close by.
And there's something I haven't seen every day. Mummies in a forest! I wonder if the rat's attacks are in the pyramids.
Stalker.
Let's pop up desert-themed enemies with the forest theme. I gotta find the forest-themed enemies in the desert? Let's hope so.
But yeah, that's what hot steam does. If you can get a bunch of enemies, it's not a bad use. But if you can only reach one enemy, then forget that attack altogether. Much easier than those tree enemies, that's for sure. Doing 1/3 as much damage.
Spring mummies. What are they called again?
Couldn't reach me. I missed one. They're called Ghost Stalkers.
They look like rip-offs of Gibdos.
They do look similar, yes.
I bet the makers of Ocarina of Time decided to use these templates for their game. But then again, everything is a rip-off of everything. So what am I kidding?
Yeah. To a certain extent. Now we can go.
The victory!
We've only barely just begun with this forest.
Quick! Jump in the water! Go for a swim! No, you can't, because this game won't let you do anything!
Okay, you can dodge those, rock attacks,
You could heal
fairly...
on your spare turn.
I guess I could do that too. But basically you just wait just like a half, 1/3 of a second, then you run straight to a direction, to dodge that rock attack. It's not too hard to figure out. And here's an item that I may so show off. Maybe not the best time, but whatever. Here's a replica.
Yeah, I know what that is. That's probably what I was thinking of. I'm thinking of a scapegoat.
Oh, really?
New armor! Why?
Well, that just made the replica pointless.
Everything in this game is pointless.
So,
It gets worse.
hot lips, oh.
You see why they call it hot lips?
Stay away from the hot steam-like attack. It does a lot of damage. Just try to keep your distance from it. What can I say? Hopefully you have lots of magic. I'm still able to dodge.
Oh wow.
And I see a spirit teasing me. Oh,
Spirit in battle.
that hurts quite a bit, and I don't have to face him. Don't hit me. Whew. I'm still...
a water attack.
Of course, that would require getting near it. Oh, fudge it.
Fresh it! Or honey.
I'm afraid I don't have any more fresh breads.
Honey!
Just constantly using my magic. There we go.
Really?
That took for longer than it need to.
For the spirit.
Okay, he's on water. Soul Searcher.
Just searcher.
Now we can heal a little bit more. We shall make more progress in the next part.
Later.
Until then, this is Game Bro. See you on the next part.